leave the moon again. I'll take the heat and I'll blaze the way. They'll bury me alone. This could be suicide, a one-way ride to the goddamn grave. They'll bury me alone. You best be ready for anything, and keep your eyes on the road. You best be ready for anything. It's a long way home. I'm fucking Superman, so come on over and check my plan. We'll tear that whole place down. They'll get what they deserve. We do it right and we won't be heard. We'll get it just like ghosts. You best be ready, kid, 'cause once we're done they'll come real damn quick. And we ain't innocent. No, we're not innocent. Bust through like a battering ram. Flashbang first gives us the upper hand. Room by room, we're death incarnate tonight.
My fault, I selected the wrong fucking mic. Yeah, so I'm gonna go on a huge rant. I'm good though, I'm good. You know, I gotta go to the store after the stream. I gotta go find some shit for my mom. But yeah, we're gonna go on a huge rant about Trump because he's bringing in more H-2B visas. So it's not good. Not good, man. You know. But give me a minute, I'm gonna post on my stories and go live on my Instagram and TikTok. Go alert people. And then I'm starting. It'll get better. We're putting on some good stuff. So. You best be ready for anything. So enjoy the show. Bust through like a battering ram. Flashbang first gives us the upper hand. Room by room, we're death incarnate tonight. Take them while they're sleeping, they will put up a fight. Since when did the stream start? Like a few minutes ago. You're early.
Winner. I don't give a fuck. Posted always smoking blunts. I don't care about that bitch. She can suck my fucking nut. Damn, I fucking hate you. Think about you all the time.
Yo, Instagram. All right, let me get some people in here first, and I'll start making my advertisement. All right. Let's see. Instagram. Let's see some people first. Yo, Instagram. I'm live on kick.com. Crispy Drums. Go to that link, kick.com, Crispy Drums. I'm doing a really short political stream. We're going to talk about how Trump is letting in more H-2B visas. And we're gonna go on a whole rant about the Trump administration because they fucking failed us. Fought for them for so long, and then they absolutely failed us. They absolutely cuck white people. So yeah, I'm gonna end the Instagram live stream in here, but go to the link on the title, kick.com/crispy drums. Real man and girl. What are you talking about? Women are being retarded? When are they not, bro? What are you talking about? Women are being whatever, you're retarded. Okay, go to kick.com/crispy drums. All right, I'm out. All right, I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Girls don't know any politics and they still vote. I mean, their IQ is like low when they vote, bro. Like, yeah. How many people getting my TikTok on? Okay, I don't know why it's not letting viewers into the stream. But if you're on my TikTok live, go to my kick.com/crispydrums, kick.com/crispydrums live on Kick. We're gonna talk about Trump letting in more H-2B visas, and we're gonna talk about the Trump administration, how it's failed us. Go to my kick.com/crispydrums, or my Rumble, Crispy Drums on Rumble. All right. All right, we're gonna get started here. Give me a second. All right, hold on. Yo, welcome to Wigger fucking Wednesday, boys. What's up? Or no, it's fucking Thursday. It's not Wednesday anymore. Thank you for the follow. Discarded. My nigga. All right, all right. I'm doing a really short political stream today. I just alerted everyone on my social medias about it. We're gonna talk about just the main story, though. We're gonna talk about is the Trump's second term slashes legal immigration far more than illegal crossings. He's also letting in more H-2B visas, right? I wanted to talk about a lot of this stuff yesterday, but then a bunch of like news came up and stuff, and then we already talked about the Clav overdose. Well, I guess we'll briefly touch on some things like the exonerations argument. I'll completely debunk today the exonerations argument that the whole but yeah, their crime rate's high, but their exonerations rate real high. I'll completely debunk it. It's flawed. It's a flawed metric. It doesn't make any sense. And today I'll completely debunk it. And then after my stream, I gotta go to the store because, I mean, as you know, my mom was diagnosed with cervical cancer and a spread. So we're trying to get her on to like a lot of like raw foods. So because we heard that's really good for people who are diagnosed. So we're trying to get her on like a lot of raw foods right now. And yeah, I gotta go to the store because we have like this little jar of like raw honey, right? Like this little tiny jar of raw honey. And yeah, we did. Don't worry, Spunk. We already did that. Yeah, we got this like little jar of like raw honey, and we don't know where we got it, so I'm gonna go to the store and look for it because I don't fucking know where we got it. It's like really high quality. It's raw. It's unheated. It's unfiltered. It's like completely the most raw and potent honey. Is bread also considered raw food? Depends on what bread it is. Like if it's like you made it from your kitchen, probably. But if you buy like the bread from the store is like super processed, so it's like really bad for you. I mean, the bread from the store is just like, it's fucking awful for you, man. Sticky warmers, bread also considered raw food. Yeah, but that's the agenda for today. And then Crusader is gonna be streaming later today, about like 6:30, 7 p.m. So make sure you go follow his Kick. It's kick.com/Crusader the Fork. I think any anti-parasite stuff works. Well, yeah, we're getting her on. What is this audio? Oh yeah, we're getting her on like the raw foods because like apparently they can take out like tons of the parasites, heavy metals, toxins in her body, right? And they can detox her lymph nodes, right? Because it's spread to like her neck and like her chest and all that. So we're trying to detox her lymph nodes right now. I want a world with no sickness. I mean, bro, we don't live in a world with no sickness. That'd be fucking amazing, right? That'd be absolutely amazing. But we don't live in a world with no sickness, right? Right. That also reminds me, a common atheist argument is like, yo, if God's real, why isn't the whole world good? And I'm just like, I just shake every time. It's like, I mean, the reason why the whole world isn't good is because God gives us free will, and then people use their free will for nefarious purposes. Good evening. What's up, Lionel? What's up, Minch? What's up, Lark? What's up, Splunk? What's up, everyone watching? Hope y'all are having a great day. I'm having a good day. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna do like a really short political stream. I'll probably be like an hour max, or a little bit over an hour. Well, if you die, you can see paradise. See a paradise. Well, yeah, that's paradise. Or heaven. There's no suffering. Your suffering's removed. It's gone. Right. Your suffering's completely removed. It's completely gone. It is. That's why it's really called paradise, the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom is within you and outside of you. Right. That's some esoteric ball knowledge for you, my nigga. God is internal, but God is also external. That is some esoteric ball knowledge for you. Always remember that God is a source you can tap into internally, but also is also an exterior force, exterior cosmic force. We're here for the Bronim. Facts. Yeah, facts. I don't really talk about religion too much because I'm more of like I guess I'm more of like an esoteric and like political guy than anything really, and like more musical. Average suffering fan. Have I ever even listened to that? I don't even know. But yeah. Also, like I said last year, no more black pilling. No more. It's done. Done with that. Done. Spiritual. I don't like that word because that word is like used by like the guys who fucking like, you know, that word is used by women who don't shave their armpits. Like, I'm spiritual. And they don't shave their armpits. And it's like, yeah, I don't like that word because like this song's so good. Hold on.
PS pistol in my holster. Different types of drugs, I organize them in some folders. Think I'm butter like I'm a mortar. You don't want no smoke, look all around me, I got soldier. Way too many bands like I'm a hoarder.
This song's so good. Be a Gartha pilling? Yeah, I mean, I'm not probably gonna be let into a Gartha. It's whatever, bro. You know, I'll be a warrior for a Gartha. I'll defend the pearly gates though. You know what I mean? I gotta have blonde hair though. Who made that photo of me with the blonde hair, blue eyes? Someone made a photo of me with. I found it. Nigga, I'm allowed, bro. Look at me. I'm allowed in a Gartha. All you fucking people saying I'm fake repping, you're not allowed, bro. Look at this shit. This is the real me. I just have a filter on. This isn't real me. This is the real me. I'm literally like this guy right here. I got this shirt from like Hot Topic like when I was in high school. I think it was Hot Topic, right? Where's this tag at? I can't see it, but I got this shirt from like fucking Hot Topic like a long time ago. It's really nice though. I like it. I don't wear it very often. Because I feel kind of cringe like wearing it, but it's whatever, bro. It's like, come on, Vegeta though. Vegetable dough. Mexican fit. True. Wait, that's true. Wait, that's true though. This is the Mexican fit. Hold on, and I got trunks right there. Hold on. Where's my finger? There we go. I got trunks right there. There we go. Are fingers long? Look, are my fingers long? Yes or no? Are my fingers long? My fingers. Long as fuck? Yeah, they look long, bro. I think they're probably good for drumming though. Damn, that finger long as fuck. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that finger, bro. You want to do boxing, so you gotta tap into your Mexican group consciousness. That's funny as fuck. Tap into your Mexican group consciousness. I've been procrastinating. I need to go sign up for the boxing gym. That's something I've also been procrastinating. Next with going to convert at the church. I've been procrastinating converting at the church and signing up for the boxing gym. That's the two biggest things I've been procrastinating. I gotta go do it this week. It's like now or never at this point, right? Salad fingers, dude. I remember that shit. Salad fingers. Let me look it up real quick. You remember this? Salad fingers. This fucking shit. Only chat if you remember this. I remember this. Look at this guy. Am I the same? My same equivalent? Also, I have hitchhiker's fingers. So my fingers go like this, and my thumb goes like this, by the way. So when I flip you off, my fingers are going like this, like they're curved. When I'm going like that, like your fingers are like, and also my fingers are like curved like that. When a thumbs up. Do you feel like converting to the church, those people might look at you weird for believing in EXO? Well, the Orthodox view is more like mystical though. Right, I think they'd be probably more upset about my racism, honestly. They'd be like, they'd be like, you're a racist guy. Like, wow. They'd probably be more upset about my racism, to be fair. I'm not gonna be like very racist there, obviously. Like that's inappropriate, but like, if they see my content though, they're gonna be like, wow, you're a racist guy. Like, holy shit. Like fuck, man. Hey, maybe they're based though. Maybe they agree though, because I know it's like obviously like all racism was sin, this, that. But like, bro, I don't want to live around black people, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to live around black people. I don't want to be around them. I did that for like most of my life. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, fuck no. No. And the only people that get upset at me saying that is people who've never fucking experienced it. Only people who get mad at me for saying that are people who never experienced it, dude. Never. Bro, W host. Oh, thank you for the host, Marco. I didn't see it. I apologize. It doesn't show up in my alert box. I apologize. Right. It's also interesting. You'll notice that the way high-level bishops and stuff will talk a lot about different than the of average convert or Twitter ortho, bro. I mean, yeah, makes sense. I can't even see what that says. Slampire. Not wanting to deliver on blacks is racist. That's just common sense. I mean, people call it racist, and I'm just like, whatever I am then. You know what I mean? That's who I'm just like, you know what I mean? People are like, oh, that's racist. I'm like, all right, that's fine. You know what I mean? By the way, I have a tip for you. I have a tip for you. If you're in public, act like racism is bad, and online and be like, what? I have a tip for you. If you're in public, act like racism is bad, and in online be like racist. I'm pretty openly racist. Like my family split apart because of it. They're like you're a fucking white. Like I got called a white supremacist by my own family members, bro. Like I'm pretty openly racist. Like, bro, I just tried Omega. Did it go good? It was gay. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cocks on there, and a lot of gay people, and a lot of Dude, go to America. It's so brown. Like, it's so brown. Like, I barely even see white people on that shit. Go to America and just skip. And just brown, black, brown, black, brown, white guy, brown. It's just like, what the fuck? Had hella filters, got sound effects. I'll have to watch that shit. And after I'm done with this stream, I'll go watch it. I want to see that. Well, you're a Wigger, not a black dude? Facts. Couldn't hear the sound effects though, which sucked. You were playing them for people but you couldn't hear them? That's kind of gay. Right. You should introduce them to your Indian white supremacist friends, see what they got to say about that. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure they would. I'm sure they'd also freak out. I'm sure they'd also wouldn't have a, you know what I mean? What is this? Oh, I know the song. Yeah, I'm sure they'd also freak out about that. Right. Because they fucking flipped out when I said I want a majority white nation. They flipped out. They were like, what the fuck? Like, they fucking flipped out, bro. And then it got so bad. Then my dad had a talk with me. He's like, could you please just use different rhetoric? I'm like, why? He's like, why can't you just say America should be a sovereign nation instead of I'm a white nationalist? And I'm like, well, people don't understand the same info. You know, I could probably be more tactical about it. I can say I'm a national conservative or something. You should get a Nazi flag. I'm not about the LARPs, bro. Like, it's funny, but like, I'm not about the LARP. You got LARP in your name, which is kind of funny. You're telling me to get a Nazi flag, but like, I'm not about the LARPs though. Like, I'm not just gonna like, you know what I mean? I'm not about the LARPs, my nigga. I don't do the LARPs. I want to get a huge American flag for somewhere around here though. Maybe over there my E-kit is or something. I want to get a big American flag though. That's what I want to get. Never LARP. No, people always tell me like, you know, get a Nazi flag, get a Black Sun flag. I'm like, I'm not about the LARPs, bro. Like I don't like I don't do the LARPing. You know what I mean? I don't really like that. Only soft max. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get a huge American flag. Probably get it for over there though. Also, what I've noticed that's been kind of like sprouting up is instead of people putting 1488 in their name, they're putting 1776. And not because like, well, I know why what 1776 is, obviously. I'm like, I'm an American. Right, but I feel like it's because like it's 1488 is too controversial. So they put 1776 in their name instead, you know what I mean? You get what I'm getting at? It's like a little like covert way. Bro, I gotta start acting black and calling out when white liberals get mad at me for being racist. Brown guy, like these people make no sense. They're just so retarded. Yeah, a lot of that like why are you racist? Oh, I'm the super tolerant like white guy. It's like it's like super ignorant white people. They don't really experience any other group diversity. And out of that like ignorance, they don't understand your perspective. That's what I've realized. Out of their own ignorance, they don't understand your perspective. When they're like, "Why are you racist?" Like, you know what I mean? But it's just like they never experienced what it's like to have high levels of diversity in your neighborhood and the places you go and the schools you're in the gyms. Like they never experienced that. I mean, 1776. What the hell does that mean? Like America's like independence, you know? 1776, boy. America's independence. Beware native influence. That's a good. I like that. Actually, do I like that flag? I don't know if I like that flag. Liberals have the least amount of empathy. Yeah. And I made this point. I said that what I admire about the left specifically is their ability to get shit done. They will fucking burn shit down. They will cut off their family members. Some of them will go as far as killing people, right? And I'm not admiring the actions. I'm admiring how dedicated they are. You know, I mean, like I've experienced it. All my left-wing part of the family they don't talk to me no more. They don't like me. They don't talk to me no more. Left is very pragmatic. Yeah, that's what wins. And yeah, we kind of have to play the same game too. Obviously, don't kill people. I'm not saying go kill people. Don't do that. I'm not saying go burn down places. But we have to be that dedicated though. We have to be like literally that dedicated. Like we have to kind of put everything on the line at this point. We want to win. You know what I mean? Do you want to win or no? Do you want to win or no? If you do want to win, put everything on the fucking line. Right? Just fight black people in the streets. That's kind of base, so fighting black people in the streets. Every time I go to downtown Detroit, there's always some shit like that going on. Like one time I went down there with some buddies and I was riding some bird scooters, and this black guy, he like walks out of like the convenience store. And he comes out and he's like starts fucking screaming. He's like, man, I told him I was sick. I told him to call the ambulance, and he was not calling a motherfucking ambulance. Man, he was not calling a motherfucking ambulance. Man, he probably selling drugs in there or something. And I was just like, you know, my buddies, they started fucking with them. They're like, that's so fucked up, bro. You like, go call the police on him. Go call the police on him. Like, that's so fucked up. And he's like, man, I'm gonna get the SWAT team over here, and them dogs go bite their ass. Them dogs go bite their ass. Judd the Builder is doing an IRL stream. I've been watching his IRL streams. They're actually pretty good. His streams have been improving. Yeah, I watched a few of them too. What are you talking about? I see you decided to do more prank calls today. No, we're not doing any of it today. What are we talking about? Is my title not changed or something? Because I fucking... Oh, is my title not changed? It is set on the title? Oh, sorry. My title's supposed to be different. Hold on. Give me a second here, boys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, boys. Okay, no, sorry. I'm not doing any of that today. Sorry. we're just gonna do some politics, and I'm getting off. I gotta go to the store and stuff. I gotta go find shit. I gotta go try to get some raw cheese and stuff, and some raw... I already got raw honey, but I gotta go get more. I'll mention I did talk to Wolfie. He told me basically what you told me, right? And he also sent me some oils and stuff. Kosher store. I don't think there's any of those around here. Raw butter, that too. But Jewish people don't live around here. The only Jewish people I've seen is the people at my grandma's retirement home. That's it. Like they turn and they got a schnoz around them. They're nice, but they got a fucking schnoz around them. They turn like that, and it's just like, whoo, the hook. It's just like, holy shit. Like, raw grass-fed butter. Yeah, we're gonna go get some raw. I'm also gonna get some raw milk. We're also gonna get that. There's a lot of farms, in Michigan, right? It's buttfuck nowhere. It's like buttfuck Michigan and shit. But the only benefit of that is like there's like really good farms. That's it. Like the only benefit is you can go and get some really good farms. You are so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I don't think I looked that good today. Raw milk is a Garthin. Facts. Colostrum, does this actually work? Can you fart? I'm gonna fart right now. What's a good fart sound effect? Is that, I don't know. So Wolfie said the same thing. Did he say to be fasted and eat raw butter? Yeah, the raw stuff. He also told me the oils too. He sent me some oils he uses to detox. Can you fart real? Yeah, I'm gonna fart for real. Just farted. There's a house in my area that they converted to a synagogue, and they completely demolished the house right next to it, and they tore it up to the ground, and they're going to build something else. They're very strange. Tear down a synagogue? What the fuck? Can you ban? Because Mods, can you ban that bot? Buy kick high quality AI bots. Fuck that shit. Fuck your bot service, nigga. They're gonna send their fucking Indian hacker squad over. When I give you $500, you fart? Sure, why not? Please fart. Okay, guys, I'm gonna fart. Okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna fart. Okay. I just farted. All right. No, I didn't use my mouth to do that, bro. You couldn't even see my mouth. How do you know? I remember he also said the raw butter and the cheese has to be unsalted. Yeah, he did tell me that. Yeah. He said get some unsalted. But I'll probably only be able to find the raw honey because we apparently got that from the store. We already have some. I gotta go look for some more. And I also gotta get out of the house more too. So I haven't been out the house recently. So I've been locked in and shit. Real or no, please, because his challenge. Who's his challenge? Have you heard of the Turkish rampage? No, I don't know. I don't know about that. Actually, I don't. What's happened with the Turkish rampage? Okay, we're gonna get into the news here in a little bit, but I think before I do that, before I get into the news, I'm gonna go get some water. Okay, I'll be right back, boys.
Guitar? I can't play the guitar. All I do is beat people up. You gotta cover, so quit fucking running. You are talking vision. I got to believe you ain't fucking done it. Now what the fuck am I supposed to do? You give me no choice. Then they look at you. Real faces washing in it. You give me no choice. Then I'm beating you for the moment. Then the moment's gone. Watch your fucking step. Watch your fucking step. Watch your fucking step.
I'm back, Nick. Yo, can y'all ban those bots? Please. How's my favorite Willy Wigger doing? I'm doing so good. I'm doing so good. Okay, first. All right, first topic. I holocaust leading these slaves. Okay, so we're gonna get to the politics for today now. First topic I wanted to address is the whole exoneration rates argument. So when it comes to black crime statistics, there's this common argument of people saying, oh, well, yeah, per capita, they have a higher likelihood of committing X crime and they do more of it per 100,000, etc. But they actually are the highest group of people to experience exonerations, right? And when people mention this, it's actually not, it's actually correct. Like they're correct, you know what I mean? But what they don't understand about exonerations is, number one, they're extremely rare, right? Exonerations are fairly rare. And number two, when it comes to the black crime statistic, their exonerations are about 50 to 60%. It only really moves the needle like 1 to 2% on their crime, like on their crime rate. So what I mean is their crime rate only goes down like 2%, like with these exoneration rates, right? It only moves the needle like 1 to 2%. So I want to read this tweet here. This guy kind of explains it like really well. Lol, you're announcing this stat like 50 to 60% equals negative 10%. So negative 10% off their crime, right? When in reality, exonerations are incredibly rare. It doesn't even move the needle. It's like 1 to 2%, 60% of that is nothing. And that's, you know, 100% true. I don't even know what she said after this. This doesn't matter how rare they are. It matters just 160% of honorations. Okay, she doesn't even understand what he's saying. Completely missed the point. Why am I even gonna read that? But also, they quote this. Let me turn on some different music. Hold on. They quote this thing called the Innocence Project. Is when I debated those people on those panel that was like, "Oh, are you racist? Why are you racist?" They brought out the Innocence Project, but the person who found the Innocence Project is a fucking Jew. He's a fucking Jew. Like, he's a fucking Jew. So these people so desperately trying to find a way to debunk these black crime stats, you can't. It's reality, right? Are Jewish, doing the whole Innocence Project and all that. And what a lot of people don't understand about that whole exoneration argument, right, is it doesn't even really move the needle. If you ask AI, like if I can, like, let me see if I can ask Grok right now. Like I'm gonna ask Grok, so tell me exoneration rates by race. Okay, so if I ask Grok, tell me exoneration rates by race, it'll show. So black 53%, white 33%, right? Gives you all the stats, all that. I'm gonna wait for it to end here, and I'm gonna say, do black people still commit more crime per capita? Let's see what Grok says here. Yes, according to most reliable sources, yeah, they still commit more crime per capita, even when you take into account the exoneration rates. So people who commonly use this argument, oh, exoneration rates though, it only moves the needle like 2%. Not 10, not 20, 2. It really doesn't even play into your argument here, right? It doesn't even actually help. You know, you see these accounts like Groiper Annihilator who constantly post this shit. They're constantly posting shit like, oh, they always talk about the 1350, but they also don't want to ask about the 1350 exonerations. It doesn't even move the needle, bro. It doesn't. Okay? It doesn't even move the needle. And then also Groper Annihilator will also say stuff like, oh, but the Irish weren't considered white. The Irish actually were considered white. And I'll briefly go over that argument real quick. Let me get my screenshots here. So I asked Grok, I was like, so why do people say the Irish weren't considered white? Right? And it's mostly from the discrimination they faced and the racism they faced from other people, but they were always legally classified as such. Like under the Naturalization Act of 1790, they were classified as free white persons, right? So they were able to naturalize into, in society. They were able to naturalize. And you'll see people like Groper Annihilator constantly post shit like this. I'll read you just what some sociologists have to say, right? So, anti-Irish immigration restrictions. The sociologists Philip Q. Yang and Kavitha Koshi have also questioned what they call the becoming white thesis, noting that Irish Americans have always been legally classified as white since the first U.S. Census in 1790. The Irish Americans were legally white for the purposes of the Naturalization Act that limited citizenship to free white persons. And they could find no legislative or judicial evidence that the Irish Americans were ever considered non-white. So, yeah, I just disproved the exonerations thing. Do they move the needle? Yes. Barely? Yes, also. Okay, like, it's like 1 to 2%. And if you can't wrap your mind around that, it's also probably because you can't wrap your mind around per capita. Leftists, black people, they still can't wrap their mind around that. They still don't understand it. Now, I've had people say we don't do per capita here. That debate I did, that guy, he told me we don't do per capita here. It's like, okay, so we don't know how to properly read crime stats. There was a professor. There was 4 other black people on that panel. I went up there. I talked to them. They said, we don't do per capita here. And that professor was the one who actually mentioned the exoneration rates, but the exoneration rates only move the needle like 2%. It's like absolutely fucking nothing. And exonerations are extremely rare. For everyone. Right? You also got to take into account like people making false claims of like SA and stuff like that too. It happens to everyone, right? You also got to take that into account as well. That's why they're more rare, because you know, those are obviously more rare, right? So I just found that funny. I was debating about 8 people at once. They didn't understand per capita, and they didn't understand that exoneration rates don't actually move the needle very far. It was only like 2%. They don't understand that. They don't get that. They do not understand that. That's the absolutely first thing I wanted to talk about. There's some other like little things I wanted to talk about. Also for my Discord boys, there's gonna be a save file soon. There's gonna be a save file option soon for voice messages. For everyone in the Discord, exclamation point Discord if you want to join, by the way. There's gonna be a save file for voice messages soon. I'm excited about that. I'm really happy about that. I also wanted to read this. This is from the World of Statistics account. I'm gonna actually follow this account. 67% of Gen Z report feeling lonely, highest of any generation. 40% of high schoolers reported persistent sadness and hopelessness. Nearly 50% of young adults still live with parents. 54% of Gen Z worry they'll still never afford a home. Over 60% of Gen Z says the rising cost of living is a major source of anxiety. Gen Z average job tenure in early career, just 1.1 years, shortest ever. Difficulty level expert mode activated. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna probably play into a mindset of like, oh, everything is so hard for me. No, I'm not gonna let that mindset plague my psyche. But these are stats. Okay, these are real. These are very real things. And for people to try to promote a secular society, a libertarian, liberated, secular society, after seeing this, you're just evil. You're evil. How could you look at this and say the society we live under right now is actually good? We're actually doing things that are good. It's actually working. No, it's not working. We're the most secular we've ever been. We're the most away from the church we've ever been. We're the most non-white we've ever been. And look what's happening. It's not fucking working. It's not working. It's not. We're seeing highest rates of loneliness, suicide, depression, despair. Highest rates of living, cost of living. Sorry, not living, but highest rates of cost of living. most people 18 to 29 don't even have their own house or nowhere near getting their own house, still live with their parents. If you try to sit here and tell me that a atheistic, secular, welcoming, inclusive society has worked and hasn't failed us, you are the most dishonest piece of shit ever. You're the most dishonest piece of shit. It doesn't fucking work. Why do you think all of these side effects are happening now? Highest rate of purchasing power, highest rates of suicide. Right? Why do you think this is happening, dude? You cannot look me in the eyes and tell me that secularism, inclusiveness, the melting pot, running away from the church has worked. You just can't. Don't use the stat to black pill, by the way. Don't black pill, okay? This is why we use the stat to motivate us to fight for a better future. The white pill. That's the white pill, okay? We use things like this to motivate us to fight for a better future. Right? That's what we do. Right? Also, this clip of JD Vance, I didn't like. I don't like how much of a race traitor that JD Vance is, and how much we're going to talk about the Trump administration here in a second. We're going to talk about Trump here in a second. And this isn't very important. I guess a little thing I'll talk about before the JD Vance thing. Jadi Somalia in prison, based. Fuck that guy. Jewish world leaders warn of second Holocaust. Retarded. I'll talk about this right after. So, JD Vance, I am married to the daughter of an immigrant. I'm married to the daughter of immigrants from India. And I love my in-laws. They're great people and have been great contributors to the U.S. I can believe that there's a lot of H-1B fraud, while also believing people have to come to the U.S. who have enriched this country. So let's watch the full clip, though.
And I think you can believe on the one hand that there's a lot of fraud in the H-1B system.
Believe. There is. There's so much fucking fraud.
While also believing that there are people who have come to the United States in the past who have enriched this country. And look,
So profits over people, basically. Jewish. That's the most Jewish thing I ever heard. But there's people who come in the past who have enriched the country, so profits over people. Is that what you're saying? It's not about, having integrity, putting the people first. It's about making more profit for you. That's why you say that. He will never admit that. He will never admit he cares more about profit than the people. He will never admit that. But that's what he's basically saying right here. Oh, there's people that came here and who enriched us in the past. Profit over people, then. You want to put the profit over the people. You don't want to prioritize the people. You're not for the people.
I'm married to the daughter of immigrants from India. And
yeah, I don't even know.
And, I love my in-laws, and they're great people, and they've been great contributors to the United States of America. But I also think that when you become an American citizen, whether your family has 9 generations of lineage in the United States, or whether your family has 0 generations of lineage in the United States.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming he's going to say they're both equally as. Okay.
One of the responsibilities that we must expect of citizens, and I of course, it's always hard to talk in specifics about your situation because I don't know about it. But one of the obligations of citizens is that you have to think about the best interest of the country and not the...
You don't. Okay, what is a nation? Is it an idea? Is it a label? Is it a citizenship? No, it's people. That's what a nation is. Okay. So when you say what's best for the nation, you are basically telling us what's best for the people. But when you don't prioritize the people's needs and you prioritize your needs, so you making more profit, you getting labor at a cheaper price, you're not putting the people first. You're just lying through your fucking gritty teeth, your Jewish teeth. You're not Jewish literally, but you act Jewish.
Country you came from beforehand, and not of any sort of any group that you came from. You've got to think of yourself as an American. The system only...
No, that's okay. Okay, you can make the argument nationality is created, but who created the nationality? Who created the nation? Our founding fathers. They set up very basic principles. They set up very basic hardliners of what an American is. A white, European, Anglo-Saxon, Christian. That's what an American is. Okay? It is blood. It is heritage. It is not an idea. It is not a label. It is blood. Not the first generation non-white immigrant is not as American as the 10th generation English guy whose family's been here for 10 generations. No. I mean his origins are English, not he's literally English, but his origins are
only works if everybody thinks of themselves as an American. I remember having this conversation with my father-in-law, who's an amazing guy, and you know, and it was actually during a Senate event that I had done, where I had somebody who came up to me, and I'm sure a great person, like a wonderful person. It was a Ukrainian American in Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, I was campaigning for the Senate. There are a lot of Ukrainian Americans in Cleveland, Ohio. And this person got really agitated at me because I was saying we should stop funding the Ukraine war, okay? And I still believe that, obviously, and it's one of the things
I agree.
I'm proudest that we've done as administration is we've told Europe that if you want to buy weapons, you can, but the United States is not buying weapons.
Okay, can you tell it to Israel? Can you say that to Israel? Oh, no? Oh, okay. Yeah. I appreciate that the administration told the Ukraine government, like, you don't run shit here. I appreciate that. Can you tell Israel the same thing? Is that a difficult thing to request? Can you just tell Israel the same thing? You tell them fuck off? Can you tell them you don't run shit here? Can you tell them that? Oh, nope. Well, you're a bitch.
Isn't sending them to Ukraine anymore.
All right. Yeah, fuck these people, man. Right. Okay, I'm gonna go take a piss, though, real quick. I gotta take another motherfucking piss and shit, though. You're definitely boys with Big Jew Justice. Who's Big Jew Justice? You mean the Big Justice? All right, be right back. I'm gonna go piss. All right, I'm back. All right, let me get back to DB. You're definitely the kid. I mean, Crispy said he's a PDF. It was a clip. It was more than a month ago. That's so base that I said that, bro. Okay. All right, last thing I will talk about before I wrap the stream up is Trump's second term slashes legal immigration far more than illegal crossings. And also, guess what? He's bringing in more H-2B seasonal workers. So how true is this claim even? They're slashing legal immigration more than illegal crossings, right? Also, he has not carried out mass deportations. Look at this. We were naturalizing 70,000 foreigners every month. 70 to 80,000 every month. Let's do the math. What is 80,000 times 12? What is, so 80 times 12? So we're naturalizing 960,000 immigrants a fucking year. Right? It's down now. And yeah, that's good. But we're not getting deportations, dude. And they're still bringing in more and more people. Like, look, Trump approved more H-2B seasonal worker visas after meeting with associates tied to his business, right? And you can look at this stat all you want. Legal entries, they're down. Okay, but are we going to get mass deportations, though? Are you still going to bring people here, though? Are we going to get an immigration moratorium, though? No? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. He's like, I hate these MAGA shows that post this. It's almost hilarious how much of a ride his white working class anti-immigration base got taken for. I don't like Mehdi Hassan. I don't like his takes, but he's 100% fucking correct here. We got played. We really did. We got played. Kai debated him, I remember. H-Day presents a new portrayal. Total fucking piece of shit. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, dude, like, you know, each illegal immigrant costs the American taxpayer nearly $8,776 every single year. Under the leadership of POTUS, Trump, and Zach Mullen, we are putting the American worker first. No, you're not, dude. You're importing more H-2B workers. And restart mass deportations and quit messing around with it. Yeah, I agree. Get the mass deportations going, bro. Get the mass deportations going and quit fucking messing around. Okay. Like, you people. Hold on. Yo, we got played. We got played, bro. We did get played. Hold on, I'm gonna put my OBS on the screen here before I wrap up this whole stream. Yeah, it's a shorter stream because I mean, because that is gonna be short, right? But we did get played. All right, these people are scammers. They are worse than Indians. Okay, they're worse than literal Indians. Okay, this has been the biggest scam ever. Right? If you have a commie in here. No chat reading? Well, I was focused on the politics. If you want to, I guess I'll end the stream off with reading chat, but I want to wrap up my talk here, right? Okay. We got scammed. We got played. We put a lot on this, you know. We put a lot of our fucking time on this. We lost a lot of our friends, lost a lot of opportunities for the MAGA movement, right? For the MAGA movement. But then we got played. No mass deportations happen. The H-1B program, it seems like they're still coming over here. Seems like they're still getting brought over here. They want to bring more illegals over here. They want to bring more immigrants over here. We got absolutely played. This administration has absolutely failed. Do not vote JD Vance. He is also playing into this. He can spew whatever fucking lie he wants out of his mouth. He just spews lie after lie after lie. I'm putting the people first. I'm doing this. I'm putting the people first. I'm putting the people first. No, you're not. You are a fucking scammer, and so is Trump, right? It's all fucking game, man. It's all shit. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna turn okay, I'll talk to you guys for a little bit and then I'm gonna get off. We're gonna turn you into a Jew nigga labubu nigga. He married a G. Nobody voting for that nigga. Yeah, you married a G. I hate that. I hate that he did that. I really did. You guys don't even live here. There's a commie. Who? Who's the commie? I live in the UK. I'm originally from Turkey. I left in 2022. You gotta go back there. Zolan, because the country is literally going to shit. He is one? Is he, or is that just like, is he LARPing? What happens if you get remigrated? Fuck no, I'm not going there. What if you get remigrated though? What if they remigrate you? Let's say the remigration party wins. What are you doing? He's rage baiting. I said I'm gonna communists or communists. Okay, I figured because like they don't. The communists don't watch my streams, bro. They don't like me. All the communist guys don't like me. Yeah, but you're brown, nigga. This is some top level rage bait in my chat right now. Yeah, I'm gonna talk for a few more minutes. If you want to ask me any questions, go ahead about anything I said. If you want me to clarify anything, just go ahead and ask. Right. Yeah, anything, you know. That was a good talk today. I will leave in a few minutes. I gotta go, where are you from? I'm from Michigan. Detroit. I live in Detroit, motherfucker. If you see my Detroit Lions hoodie, I only support the Lions and like the Tigers. Right. Ancestors? Oh, Scottish, Irish, and Polish. Right. Those are where my ancestries from. Scottish, Irish, and Polish. Family's been here in America since for like 8-9 generations. Pretty long time. Right. And a lot of people ask me, or I see a lot of people, they want to like flee to Poland or like flee to their home country in Europe or some shit. Right? Because they like, you know, because because like, you know, obviously like the conditions in America are not favorable to live in right now, obviously. But what people don't realize is like my family's been here for 8, 9 generations, dude. Okay, I was born here. Okay. I'm not gonna go flee to Poland and be a fucking pussy like a lot of these people do. A lot of these white people are fleeing to Poland right now. I'm not a bitch. Like, I can handle this. I can handle bad conditions, bro. I can handle some conflict with some foreigners, bro. I can handle some conflict with some fucking foreigners. I can do it. Poland is really nice, but I don't believe in running from your problems. I don't believe in that. I believe in facing them head on. Running from your problems only makes them worse. So when I see cowardice, fucking Americans and white people leaving their countries and they're going to like Poland, you know, going to like fucking Poland and shit, it's like, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Until a nigga shoots you. Okay, do you actually, are you actually a nationalist or no? If you're a nationalist, you would take a bullet. If you're a nationalist, you will take a bullet. Okay, that's it. You would take a bullet. You would. You put your life on the line. If you were actually a nationalist, you put your life on the line. Okay, you are by being one. It's being a nationalist is controversial. By put the whole country into perspective, saying you are a nationalist. Oh yeah, I'm not a pussy running for some nigga. I want to take full DNA test for my own ancestry. I just looked at my my dad's last name, my mom's old last name, and then like my grandparents' last name. That's what I did. That's how I figured out my ancestry. Right? You put your there's like websites you put in like your last name, it'll show you like where your family's from. Right? Or whatever part of the family you have the last name from. And then you just put in like the last name of like your other side or whatever. That's what I did. I just like put in my last name, like all the families. I just like, okay, this one. So like what I figured out is my mom's side, Scottish, Irish, Polish. My dad's side, just Scottish and Irish. Right. There's probably little admixtures in there, but that's what I've figured out is looking at my family's ancestry. Right. My last name is very common. I don't have a thing. I'm not really brown, but yeah, sure. A brown ad, but okay, guys, let's have a debate. Are Turkish people white? Don't use Ancestry 23andMe, BlackRock, and Vanguard bought out the companies. Just trace it back by last name. It's also what I did. Yeah, I've heard that too. Like, I don't really want to send off my DNA to companies, big corporations. I don't really want to send off my DNA to that. Like, I don't want to get fingerprinted. I don't want to send off my DNA. Like, I don't want to do any of that. You know what I mean? I really don't. Talking Turkic people, no, they are not brown. I think he's just trolling you, bro. He's calling you scum of Europe. I'm calling you the scum of Europe. RC says Kurdish ancestry, folklore, indeed brown. Yeah, Kurdish for sure. Yeah, the Kurdish, absolutely they are. Anyone have access to my DNA fingers forever is a terrifying thought. Yeah, a lot of my buddies, they would work at like the airport or something, and they get themselves fingerprinted, right? And then they get like they do something, the cops call them, etc. And then they'd be like, "Fuck, my fingerprints are all over the place. I got called." It's like, dude, I'm good though. You know, I don't have my shit fingerprinted, right? But I don't like that because you can. It's just you're more likely to get arrested, bro, if you get fingerprinted. You know, I'm not fingerprinted, so I'm good. How many Turkish people you ever met? I don't know if you're replying to him, but I've never met any Turkish people. Yeah, I have something about that, but good. A lot, bro. I think he's just fucking with you, bro. Like, this chat got me rolling. It's so ignorant. I love it. I love it too. I love competitive racism. I love that about people. When the Chinese people connect with a Gypsy Crusader, right? And they're like, hello from China, Chinese power. I saw you got niggers simping out on your live stream. I saw you have niggers simping out. Chinese are base. Yeah, bro, they are. Chinese are really cool. I actually really like the Chinese. Japanese, Chinese, I really like them. You know. Yeah, I really like the Chinese and the Japanese, bro. All right, I'll stay here for like 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go to the store, go get some shit, and then Crusader will be streaming later today, at about what's it called? At about 6:30 to 7. 6. UK in the Middle East. No, of course you fit, Browns. Oh my god, this nigga. Competitive racism. This is like competitive levels of racism. Brown Turk scum. This is competitive racism, my nigga. What are you talking about? Man, what are you talking about? Yeah. Yo, my Instagram video. What's it called? My Instagram video. I posted my debate with that guy at Omega about to hit 10K. Oh, shit, badass. Also, I will be doing more debates. I could have honestly done some today. I'm not at the right energy levels. I think I'll probably try to do them on Friday. I'll do some more debates on Friday. I'll do them on Omega. I'll do them on TikTok and stuff. All right, guys. I know you guys like that stuff too, the debates. So also, also, guys, go to Action Man's social medias, Twitter, all that. Go tell him to debate me. He's been spiraling on Twitter. He's been Jewing out. Tell him to debate me on 9/11 and the slave trades. Go tell him that. I will debate him on that. Who to debate? Action Man. Go tell Action Man I want to debate him on the slave trades and 9/11. I will he's talking a lot of shit to my buddies on Twitter. He's talking a lot of shit. So I will fucking rape him. I will rape him verbally. I will rape that guy. So 1 out of 10, how racist are you? I say an 8. Like every day I wake up, I just get more and more and more, bro, if I'm being honest. Every day I wake up. Obviously it's not a good thing. Honestly, fuck, it is a good thing. Right, but it like in the past it was probably like 7 or like maybe like 5. Right, but it just gets higher and higher and higher every day, bro. Every day I have to experience diversity, bro. It just gets fucking higher and higher and higher, bro. It's just like, you know what I mean? And you know, I don't want to be racist, but that's reality, bro. And you can either accept that sooner or later. You know what I mean? Does that mean I can't be cool with non-whites? Obviously I can be cool with non-whites, don't get me wrong. But does that mean I want to be around them like 99% of the time? Not really, bro. Like, should I reject becoming tan? No, you should become tan. Don't let these fucking idiots on on Instagram be like, you're brown because your skin is dark. Like, and then don't get this vitamin D, bro. It just feels at home being racist. Yes, don't nerf yourself. Yeah, bro, get tan. No, get tan, bro. Come on. You should get tan. Don't let these fucking idiots on Twitter be like, you're brown. Like, get to you. People call me Mexican all the time. They see my skin's like a tiny bit darker. Like, you're Mexican. And my eyes are like sort of greenish. Like, you're Mexican. Man, I will become a nigga then. Because you are a nigga base. Alright, boys, I'm out. Before I leave, I'm gonna chill a tiny bit. Okay, if you gift a sub, it's gonna go towards the George Floyd jump kit. I'm gonna be printing out a George Floyd jump kit with the 3D printer I use based off your subs, right? If you gift a sub, and then once we hit 150 subs out of 200, we're gonna do another 24-hour stream, right? And then if you want to go get merch, you can get this beanie like this and more and other stuff. crispydrums.com. Just a little chill before I leave. Okay. I'm like, good luck. You need it. Thank you. Appreciate everyone giving me all the wishes and praying for my mother and stuff like that. Appreciate that. Love all you guys. I'm out. All right, Christ is king. Everything about drumming is a fucking lie, nigga. And the world's most basic famous drummer.